Morning. Anyway, I did have a master's in folklore. We're doing werewolves. I'm Piper also. So, werewolves, huh? Yep. Werewolves are fun for a few reasons. They're everywhere. We have them in the Epic of Gilgamesh in ancient Mesopotamia, and that's 2700 BCE. Greek mythology was 17 AD. We had our werewolf curse. And there are a couple different Old Norse legends with lycanthropy. One is a king suffering from lycanthropy, and the other is a father and son who found these wolf pelts, and when they put them on, they were able to turn into wolves, and they just killed everyone, including each other. In the 15th and 16th century, there were several serial killers who were said to be werewolves because they were so bloodthirsty, and they killed all these kids, and of course, why would you do that unless you were part wolf? Do you think they knew that people just sucked? So we got them in Brazil, we've got them in the Caribbean, we've got them in North America, we've got them everywhere. You'd think since they're everywhere, their lore would be consistent, but it's not. When it comes to werewolves, you usually have one of two things. It's a curse and you are a victim to it, and then it's usually by the light of the full moon that you turn. And then it's kind of metaphorical or reflective of people's inability to control certain base urges, and at our core, what are we but animals? The other werewolf lore is shifter lore, and that's if you are able to change at will, then it is a blessing. It's an ability. It's not a curse. There's also very real medical conditions where you grow hair everywhere. But that's just a little bit of fuel to the fire to the folklore. That's not OG werewolf lore. It's just something worth acknowledging if we're talking about werewolves. One thing I have noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this, is that in pretty much all vampire werewolf stories, there's a classism thing going on where vampires are the elite, they're rich, and werewolves are the lower class, the riffraff, the street rats. Am I about to sing Aladdin? Let's not be too hasty. Still, I think he's rather tasty. Gorgeous. Broadway's calling. Which is probably feeding some of this fear, like in class warfare. If we're believing that werewolves are slave to their animal urges, that they can't control their impulses, they're going to kill you, and then we're also affiliating them with poverty. Let's just connect some dots here in problematic things that this could foster among people. But we know what they are. How do we defend against them? I have a couple pointers. Don't go out on the full moon. Grow wolfsbane around your house. Wear silver, and then also, of course, your silver bullets thing. This is like if we're the military and we're preparing for the werewolf uprising. But because werewolves are shapeshifters, you never know who the enemy is, which is part of what makes them so terrifying. And they can't help that they're the enemy, which also makes it sad. I'm team werewolf on this one. Werewolves with Piper. I'm bummed now. Bye.